Yeah, Martin Brundle, you fired me once. How are you?
I fire you.
How are you?
I put a mistake.
Let's talk about what actually happened between Martin Brundle and Flavio Briatore and why he said this comment. So in order to understand the context between the "you fired me once," we have to go back to 1992 and Benetton Ford. So at the time, Flavio Briatore was team boss at Benetton, and Martin Brundle had came into the team after 3 years at Brabham, replacing Nelson Piquet, and his teammate was Michael Schumacher. And Michael is kind of a big part of this story. So Flavio Briatore had essentially taken him from Jordan after he had impressed in his Jordan debut, and he did say at the time that he wanted a bigger name but couldn't afford a bigger name, so went with Michael, and his goal with Michael was to make him the central part of the team, to make him a star. That was his big plan, so that's necessary context. Back to Martin Brundle. So in that year he achieved 5 podiums and came 6th in the standing. Michael Schumacher came in 3rd, and Benetton overall came in 3rd after Williams and McLaren. So Nigel Mansell won the Drivers' Championship that year with Riccardo Patrese in 2nd and Michael Schumacher in 3rd. Through the season, Nigel Mansell dominated. Michael Schumacher got 1 win for the team, but Martin Brundle 0, and his year did not get off to a very good start. In the first 4 races, he had retired 0 points due to either engine troubles, collisions, or just sliding off, and his first points were in race 5, so he got P4 at the San Marino Grand Prix, but he did come close to wins on 2 occasions. The one that could have been was probably Canada, so he achieved P7 in qualifying, and then the race comes and he's making his way up. He gets into P2 after Berger, he's setting fastest lap, he could smell the wind, but then what happened? A transmission issue. Spa that year also could have been Martin's, but Michael Schumacher took the win, his only race win of the season and his first race win ever, and that was all due to the timings of the pit stops and strategy. But by the end of the season, even though Martin Brundle had put in some pretty good performances and it was his best finish to date in the championship standings, he was rather unexpectedly, especially in the paddock, fired, or I should say his contract wasn't renewed, in favour of Riccardo Patrese, who Flavio Briatore reportedly wanted someone more experienced and someone a little bit more high profile to partner Michael Schumacher, to support Michael in his rise. As we said, Flavio Briatore's goal was to support Michael and make Michael the centre of the team. Martin has said that he was pretty disappointed because he thought he put in some pretty good performances and that he'd bonded with the team well, and after, Flavio Briatore did say on the Beyond the Grid podcast in 2020 that out of all of Michael Schumacher's teammates, that Martin was the one that was closest to him. Anyway, starting a conversation with "you fired me once" with your former boss is a pretty funny way to start a conversation, don't you think?